Let's get started with some of the top business headline now. The Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry has said the federal government's decision to delay the petrol subsidy removal will have significant implications for the implementation of the Petroleum Industry Act, PIA, which may require amendments. The National Economic Council had last Thursday stated that the timing of the removal should not be now, given the stretching economic uncertainties facing both the business and the household sectors. Director General of the Chamber, Chinyere Almona, who made the remark in response to the next statement, lamented that these conditions are quite inimical to growth, adding that the Chamber was also concerned about the huge cost of petrol subsidy over the years and its implications on social and infrastructural development. And away from there now, aviation unions have shelved their plans to embark on an indefinite strike over non-payment of entitlements. A statement by the National Union of Air Transport Employees, NUATE, Air Transport Services Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, ATSAN, Association of Nigerian Aviation Professionals, ANAP, National Association of Aircraft Pilots and Engineers, NAPE, and Amalgamated Union of Public Corporation Civil Service Technical and Recreational Service Employees said they received assurances after the warning strike at the virtual meeting they had with the Minister of Aviation, Hadi Serika, that the Permanent Secretary and the heads of aviation agencies and their representative that all outstanding conditions of services would be concluded at a meeting on May 9, 2023. The statement said an aviation has been extended to the unions to attend the meeting. In the meantime, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development has commenced steps to resuscitate rubber production in Nigeria, a neat bid to increase national wealth creation and boost the supply of raw materials for local industries. The Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Ernest Umakihe, during a meeting with a delegation from the International Rubber Study Group in Abuja, said that the federal government is committed to diversifying the nation's economy with an increased focus on arable and cash crops for economic growth and development in the country. Umakihe noted that the ministry has over the years been prioritizing and promoting the development of rubber value chain with the distribution of improved bubbled or boarded rubber stumps, planting materials, growth enhancers to farmers to raise plantations, facilitating training on nursery development as well as tapping techniques. Telecommunication operators under the aegis of the Association of Licensed Telecommunications Operators of Nigeria have asked the National Assembly to exclude them from any regulatory powers that will be given to the National Information Technology Development Agency through the new NITDA bill. The bill, which is currently before the Joint Committee of the Senate and House of Representatives on ICT and Cybersecurity, seeks to give NITDA the power to administer, implement and regulate information technology systems and practices as well as the digital economy of the country. According to the operators, the bill will lead to the duplicity of the regulatory function that the Nigerian Communications Commission is already carrying out in the telecom space. The operators said if the bill is passed as presently constituted, there is the risk that the agency, acting properly under the bill, may issue regulations, guidelines, and standards with regard to the use of information technology and digital services which will conflict with the functions of the NCC. Now, those are some of the top business headlines. Now, let's take a break. When we return, of course, we get into the analysis of these stories. Please stay with us.